A big welcome to you, Karen. Uh, Karen Rawden has a specialism working with people with neurodivergence. And I'm really excited that you're doing a workshop as part of our CPD program around working with, let me give the proper title because it's an important, thoughtful title. So your title of your workshop is called The Wisdom of Difference, Affirmative Approaches to Neurodivergence. And you've got an open evening on the 19th of June, but really we're here today to talk about your day's workshop on the 25th of July, which will be at the Trust building. So Karen, big welcome, thank you. It would be lovely to hear from you why this workshop, why you, and what has this got to do with psychosynthesis?
Thank you, Kim. It's really good to see you. And I'm genuinely just so excited about delivering this workshop, this one-day workshop in July. It's an important topic. It has deep importance and relevance for me personally and professionally. I was diagnosed with ADHD many years ago now, over 10 years, and understanding about myself through that assessment process brought up so much in terms of not only compassion, but deep grief of so much missed potential and so many experiences of being missed, not only by myself, but the community that were set out to help or support or be there. And actually having had the diagnosis and understanding and beginning to integrate my experiences as a neurodivergent individual was so supported and enhanced really by me going into training in psychosynthesis to train as a psychosynthesis psychotherapist. Something I'd wanted to be a therapist when I was a teenager and went off and did everything else except. And it is that lived experience and professional experience that inspires me to open this conversation around psychosynthesis and around how working as a psychospiritual practitioner opens a door not only to a different way of working, but to helping our clients to see themselves more holistically and as not mistakes and not failures and not a range of symptoms, but as a wonderful, multifaceted spiritual being having a human experience.
Oh, wonderful. I think you've covered so much in that as an opening statement. So I think that we as therapists will all have had the experience of either working with clients who are neurodivergent or because there's been such a focus knowing ourselves a bit more in terms of our neurodiversity. And on this workshop, why do you why do you think people will come to the workshop? What will be the benefit?
Well, this workshop will be, although it's an introduction, it will be a deep introduction. It'll be it's an applied introduction as well. Even if we don't go set out to work with clients with neurodivergence, it will have invariably found its way into our practices and can leave a therapist feeling ill-equipped and confused as to kind of why certain interventions are falling flat, why they're not landing, where there's a disconnection that can happen. Even the most experienced can have that happen within their practice. And as psychosynthesis therapists, especially, there isn't the training out there to really help and support therapists in their practice to develop a neurodivergent therapist part within them that enhances their practice and create truly meaningful therapeutic experiences. And so it's timely. We need to create and develop a language so that our clients are not only being heard and seen, but that they're also feeling understood and valued and respected. And so it is a whole new language around different words, different phrases that is evolving all the time, and how that fits with psychosynthesis practice too can be incredibly illuminating, energizing, transformative, and for me personally, awe-inspiring, if I'm really honest. I think it's a wonderful work. Asa Jolie's playful energy fits so well in this work. And so the one-day workshop will be a mix of psychosynthesis theory as applied to neurodivergence therapy. We'll also look at clinical considerations, and so the therapist is creating safeguarding within their session, deepening attunement as well, because what we're doing is we're not only creating and delivering psychosynthesis therapy. The work isn't just for delivering the therapy. The work is also about tuning into our own experience as therapists that come from a psychosynthesis background, and how our parts, our subpersonalities, our defenses, and our assumptions can and will find their way into the therapy room, and then how to work with it. So it's very exciting.
Very, very, very exciting. And Karen, if I was thinking about coming to your workshop and I had no understanding of any of the terms that you've put in the description for your workshop, of any of the neurodivergent terms, do I need to do my own research before I come to the meeting? Or will I feel embarrassed because I don't know enough? Who's it pitched at?
Those are great questions. And my response is to anyone who's interested and even feeling daunted about the subject matter, come as you are. Come as you are. And we will explore together. It's going to be deeply experiential, didactic, with a mixture of meditation, pair work, conversation. At the beginning, we'll do some theory, and then later on we'll look at case studies. And therapists, any attendees, are welcome to bring their own case studies, any quandaries that they may have, and we'll explore them together. I'll also provide all attendees with a glossary of some terms, some terminology, different language that is often used, and a range of resources for them for ongoing. And the other thing is that if they're feeling daunted and feel that they need to be experts or need to do some reading, no, just come as they are, because we'll explore that together. And the beauty of therapy for me is creating a space where we can show up imperfectly, where our clients can show up imperfectly. And so I really recommend that any attendees feel free and feel very welcome to show up imperfectly. And we will walk our way through this and see where we go.
Wonderful. And I guess the opposite end of the spectrum, if somebody's very experienced, they will still get something out of the workshop. So it's for everyone.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we'll also spend some time as well, really focusing in not only on when our clients come to us who may be neurodivergent, maybe they don't even know that they are, maybe they know, maybe they've already had an assessment and diagnosis. But also we'll spend some time considering what it is to be a therapist who is also neurodivergent, and how to really tend to that practice, tend to our own inner practice, so that we can meet very relationally. Yes, so however well experienced we are, it's adapting to that beginner's mind and opening to the unknown, which, however well experienced we are, can lead us to feeling quaking in our boots. So we can
Lovely.
quake together.
Lovely. Thank you. So that full day workshop is July 25th. So there's time to step towards it, but
yeah. Absolutely.
Thank you.
And also I would say that if anyone has questions prior to booking on, they are more than welcome to reach out to the trust. They can also ask to be connected via me, or they can come to me directly with any questions. I'll be very happy to answer, and maybe some questions that they'd like to have answered in the workshop itself.
Lovely. So I would recommend coming through to the trust, and then we can share them with you so that you can answer and respond. Karen, thank you very much. I'm sure it'll be a very interesting, worthwhile event. Thank you again for joining me today.
Thank you, Kim. It's wonderful. Okay. Very looking forward to it.
Lovely. Thank you.